Hi Raf! Hey!
Yo!
What are we here for already?
The vintage Bazaar of Moxen number 9.
9. And we are in round 6.
Round 6. These players are 5-0, I think?
Yeah, I think we got the top seeds here. Still are playing for the top 8. Let's just remind you that the winner gets a full set of white-bordered Moxes. Is that right?
I think so.
I think so. I think so. That's a full set of white bordered Moxes for the number 1 here in the vintage main event. So we have, I think, something like 300 players.
I think it's 214, right?
Okay.
214 players, 9 rounds, top 8. So we have a lot of action coming up.
That's a good start for a vintage tournament. So let's hop in.
So we still have still building. Still building. Oh, what? Oh, that's still turn 1. So we haven't missed too much yet.
It's only turn 1.
They started without us. Okay.
Okay. So we got a sphere of resistance. I think, yeah. So a sphere of resistance to answer the Moxes and an ancient tomb.
Okay, turn 2. Okay. I think one of them is playing a storm. So. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what CB told us.
Yeah, on the left it's curly.
Coverage boy.
He's going for it. He used the Lotus. He has a demonic tutor.
Might actually not be a storm.
Played a Mox. So he's at 3 mana now.
Yeah, well, he's facing a sphere of resistance, so.
Oh yeah, a bit less. Only 1. Go. So they brought their own playmats.
Yeah, no one told them that yeah. They should not do that. So Antonio is playing stacks, I think, which is a little different than mud.
What is the difference between stacks
Like
and mud?
Metal workers, Moxes, because mud is not.
Okay, they don't play metal workers in mud?
Nope.
Okay.
Ancient Grudge. Oh wow, is that main deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you see a lot of artifacts in vintage with all the
that's definitely not Storm. I don't really see Storm playing Ancient Grudge main.
There's no reason to bring interaction when you try to kill them in 1 turn.
Well, that's it's actually, is it mud? Well, there are like a million versions of
mud.
like mud and is it Wither Worker? Is it Forge Master? Is it okay, Tangle Wire?
So pretty nice day coming in from Antonio. Lots of foils and altered.
No, mud plays the Moxes.
There's no real reason not to.
Yeah. Alright, so 3. Fiction Revoker on. I don't know. We didn't get the name for it.
On the Revoker?
Yeah.
What would be your guess? Wild guess.
Maybe Jace. Is that like either Jace or a Voltaic Key or a
something.
Time Vault. Like we don't know what Ruben's playing.
And Antonio either normally, so.
So it's a lot. I think both of these players are Spanish as well.
So here goes with some things that I don't know.
What is this?
You neither.
Custom, is that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Looks like an Akroma's Memorial, but I doubt it is Akroma's Memorial.
Let me
No, it's not Akroma's Memorial, that's for sure.
Okay.
I don't recognize that card. Alright. Probe.
So he paid 1 mana plus a Phyrexian for the total 2. And Antonio showed another Sphere of Resistance.
Okay, Staff of Nim.
It does a lot of things, right?
Joe's 2 and pink for 1. That's the promo version.
Yeah, the lunch party version. Okay.
Staff of Wind, yeah.
So you draw 2 a turn with the staff, and it can ping for 1.
Yeah.
Looks really strong when you have the mana.
Kills Dark Confidence.
And in Vintage, you actually have a reason to play 6 mana artifacts with Mishra's Workshop, Ancient Tombs, City of Traitors.
Metalworker, yeah.
Yeah, you can just go for it. It also can... I guess it's a real beating for merfolks to fight this card.
Which one?
Staff of Nin.
Well,
Can be
still
pretty
can
annoying.
target True Name Nemesis.
And
So, Chalice for 1? Is that how much did you pay for it?
I have no idea.
Maybe
Maybe a chalice for 2. He tapped 2 Ancient Tombs.
he tapped 2. No, he tapped. All right, that sounds really
I'll go check the Revoker as well.
Okay, that sounds really complicated for Ruben here. He's well stuck on 2 lands and 2 muxes. So he can't play really much here. He's being pinged by the Staff of Nin. So draw 2 cards from the staff.
So the chalice is on 2, and he named Mox Opal with the Phyrexian Revoker.
Mox Opal?
Not Opal, the red one.
Oh, Mox Ruby.
Ruby.
Alright.
And what happened? Except to
And he
scoop?
yeah, Ruben cannot do anything against this board.
Okay.
And it was chalice for 2, so we would not be able to flashback Ancient Grudge.
So, very strong showing from Mad, but
that
Ruben will win the play now. That changes a lot, right?
We'll see how. Like we still don't know. Like in a way, the win condition of Ruben's. Like it's he's just shown pretty much the
standard,
the common cards in all the blue. The
except
blue
maybe
decks.
Ancient Grudge main deck. It's not something
yeah,
you expect.
it's probably more of the controlled kind. Okay, the judge is sleeping, so he's not updating the
score. He's literally sleeping.
No, he was checking the chat of the Twitch chat.
Yeah, I think he's changing the score now.
Alright.
So, I guess Ruben can bring quite a lot of hate for Mud. Do players play a lot of hate for artifacts and sideboards in Vintage?
It's not like in other formats when you have you prepare for Affinity and you board in like 4 Ancient Grudges and
Shatterstorm.
well, Shatterstorm is a little expensive.
Well, it was a Lotus and land you can cast it on 1.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. When I watch Vintage, it always looks like they have tons of mana all the time. So yeah, no specific hate cards here.
All right, if this game goes too fast again, I will try to find another feature match. So you guys don't
wait too long.
Wait too long for the next game.
So why is the deck's name Stax?
Well, actually, Stax is not the. It was called after a smokestack, but it's not exactly played in Vintage anymore. It's
okay.
It was I think it was in like the first Stax version was in, I think it was in Block. It was an Urza Block. And when you actually play Tower in academies.
Before it was banned.
Before it was, yeah, well, that was a long time ago. Then it was played in other Eternal formats. I think it was Legacy, and I don't think Smokestack is played in Vintage anymore. But that's all the like the mana denial with the Tangle Wire and Sphere of Resistance. It used to be called stacks because of Smokestacks and the way it interacts with your opponent, like tapping the lands and playing Sphere of Resistance. I don't know the exact terms they're using right now, but it used to be called like that. Now it's just mud, and mud means a lot of things.
What does mud mean? Is it
mono? I think it was mono brown something.
It doesn't go with the U.
Yeah, there's the U for something. Mono U brown.
Well, mud is brown, for sure.
Mud was. I don't know the origin of mud.
Well, it's like you're fighting in mud when you play against mud, right? You're just fighting against.
All right, so Jace turn one to Jace, Lotus,
Okay.
Lux Emerald, Jace. Okay.
Cinder turn 1 here. Go for the Brainstorm. And maybe put a land back. Some.
Well, I haven't seen the hand. I'm just looking at whatever is being played. There are way too many cards to
Take into account.
To keep track of.
So Scouting Tarn, which will be able to shuffle away the cards he doesn't want.
Okay. Mox Sapphire. What is that? Is it Soul Ring?
It looks
a marked an alteration of Soul Ring. Attack for 5. What? I don't. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this card could be like cold not legal. It's late.
Yeah, it's exactly what you told. A marked in Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Okay, Sphere of Resistance and a Wasteland.
Next turn he takes 1, attacks for 5. Right, so more sack the fetch, get Volcanic Island or Underground Sea Island. Oh yeah, just Island to protect from Wasteland. Time Walk, so another Jace activation.
Yeah. The Time Walk was played for 3 mana because of the Sphere, of course. You won't be able to snap guess it. Too bad. Not for the moment.
Alright. More Jace, more Brainstorm. So there's a lot of action, but not much damage yet. But that's really a secondary
problem.
Yeah.
Ruben is setting up his hand.
Is that a Sour of Temptation hand? I don't know.
I see a Gush on the far left.
It's a Divert. It's not a Sour of Temptation. It looked like it. It looked like it. I think it was Divert. How good is Divert against Mud? What do you Divert? Maybe I saw wrong. Maybe it was actually a Sour of Temptation.
Well,
alright, here we go.
So
that's Young Pyromancer.
And Force of Will mana open around as a Sphere of Resistance and to the Mox. So yeah, why is Pyromancer so strong in Vintage compared to other formats? We don't see Young Pyromancer in other formats for the moment, and we've seen him 2 times in Vintage already.
Because it's so easy to, well, play spells. Like it's what is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Force
of Will and Revoker. Wanted to shut down Jace. Get a token too.
three damage on board for Ruben. Antonio. We're gonna go to City.
Seat of Traders, so he's 4 mana available. And 3.
What is this?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Actually, because wait. What happened to the
Sphere? What is it?
So how much mana did he have? He had 3, 4, 5. What about Sphere of Resistance? Is plus 1 for everything, right?
Normally, yes. Sphere of Resistance is every single spell.
So how did he play all these spells?
He only played one, right?
Yeah, he played Tangled Wire. He cannot waste if he plays Tangled Wire.
Oh, he has to use mana to pay for Tangled Wire?
Yeah.
Well, Tangled Wire is 4, right?
Yeah, but he used... Yeah, it's 4.
He has 5. Well, Raf is going to ask the judge on stable. Raf doesn't really like letting people play like this if there's a problem in the game. As a man with the most pro point ever, he's really sensitive about that, and he wants to make sure every game always behave normally. So yeah, Revoker was 3 mana, and then Tangled Wire was 5, so he needed 8, and he was way behind that. So they're trying to come back, maybe, to make the board state come back to where it was previously. If they want to replay, I can show them the video. Okay, so what happened? They're rewinding?
I don't know. I just told them what was happening, and
so I guess Antonio got a warning.
I don't know. They were sorting in. Like he played the Revoker for 2 mana as well.
Yeah, so he was lacking
like 2 mana. Like he was short 2. He was 2 mana short in this one,
which is quite a lot.
Well, I don't know. It was like or duty to go there since it's just like next door.
Yeah, if they want to replay, we can show them the video.
No, I mean, it's pretty obvious what happened.
Yeah. So. Yeah, the judge is trying to just figure out.
Yeah, the judge didn't know what surf resistance did, so I'm not. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Like this one is in Japanese, and
yeah, if the opponent doesn't ask for anything, the judge might just miss it sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's it's quite convenient to forget about the surf resistance. Oh yeah, only your spells.
Cast one more.
That's what. Lodestone Golem is not artifact, right?
Yeah.
Lodestone Golem is not artifact. Thorn is
non-creatures.
Non-creature, and Sphere is
everything.
Everything, yeah.
And Trini Sphere is free for everything as well.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Force of Will, paid with the Mox.
Yeah, often paid 1 for with the. Oh yeah, that looks very very confusing now. What's the gush doing there? There's a gush in the middle. You have no idea what it's doing there.
Yeah, if they just want a snapshot of the game, okay, I can find that. But
so what's going on? Oh yeah, there's a gush. Gush on your Sphere of Resistance. Then I
I gush your Sphere.
I force of will my young Pyromancer with my Mox Emerald, and then I waste your
pitching my Mox.
Okay, so let's see. I don't exactly know what happens in this kind of situations. Oh yeah, and probably at some point there's gonna be the tokens are just gonna disappear.
Yeah, so that's everywhere.
Elemental tokens.
Oh man.
This is confusing.
For the players as well. So he went to so the judge went to search for the head judge.
Yep.
Who will have the last word in this. So here's the head judge here already.
Wow, that was fast. It's coming up to
After the players.
Was just last turn, but let's see. Maybe he will not be able to cast his like the.
I'll take my gush back.
I think the what could happen. The easiest way to do it if the head judge is like it's either a game loss, which is possible,
or
or just make him take back the Tangle Wire and not be able to cast it. Because that would be the like easiest way to fix the problem, and Ruben would just untap and not be under the Tangle Wire. It's very complicated to sort when you're the judge. It's say okay, you can either say okay, oh well, it's too late, he didn't pay, you get a warning, and that's it. That's also another solution.
Yeah, it would be a bit sad, but
like it's either game loss or let's move on, it's too late.
So yeah, I'm gonna find a snapshot of the game state for this. So we're here.
Yeah, I don't think people want to see that again.
Yeah, people don't want to see that. But I'm paused here if a judge.
Okay, yeah.
Won't say anything at some point.
So yeah, what happens is that probably like no backup and.
Okay, they rewinded. No game loss.
No. They didn't rewind anything.
Well, let's go back to the table. Okay.
The Tangle Wire is in play.
The sphere got discarded.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh yeah, no, because he played Nature's Claim. He actually destroyed the sphere at some point.
Okay. There's Sword of Temptation.
Wait.
What was it called? I have no idea what happened here.
I think he just won. I think he just won the game.
Okay.
Well, let me go check what happened.
Okay, you go there and you tell us what happened. Okay. I love vintage. So, Raphael is trying to figure out what happened. He's coming back with a big smile. What happened?
See, what happened is just like he was winning the game anyways. It's like, oh yeah, you're dead. Oh yeah, okay.
So Antonio just scooped and was like, sorry, let's go to next game.
All right, now he was probably just dead on board, so.
So you need not to forget your own sphere of resistance.
Well, yeah.
It's quite important.
Well, yeah, for the sake of the game, yeah.
Usually you can sort of play around it, since you have Mishra's workshops and everything. You can pay for your artifacts with all your mana, but they are not free.
Yeah.
You have to pay for them still.
So probably just warnings.
Yeah. So people in the chat say the both player will have a failure to maintain game state. Yeah. What exactly does it imply?
That means if something is wrong in the game, someone made a mistake with the cards in play, like not paying for a
Sphere.
it's the responsibility of both players.
Okay.
That's the warning you. That's the name of the warning you get.
So yeah, Ruben is guilty of not saying to Antonio to pay it, sort of.
Kinda, yeah. Well, Antonio is responsible for his stuff too.
So Antonio will get to play first. And I see an ancient tomb. Let's see what he plays. I think that's a keep for Antonio.
Ruben is mulliganing.
We already saw a win on a mulligan to 4, so maybe it doesn't mean much.
And that was against Mud as well, so.
Yeah, blue based against Mud but the Mud player mulligan to 5. It was a bit easier.
All right, 6 cards now.
Okay, I see tons of blue, and that's a keep. So get to see Max.
Oh yeah, people, don't do that. Don't do that when you're playing. Don't put your hand under the table.
Max.
I'm not implying anything. It's just not something you should do.
It's like when you were eating.
No,
bad manners.
No, don't keep your hand under the table. I'm not implying anything. It's just very shady.
So
Not that Ruben. It was like, I think his hand was not exactly what he wanted. It's like, but
yeah.
It's not something you should do.
So chalice for 0, sphere. The chalice for 0 shuts down all the power play in turn 1.
He played his already. So let's see, Revoker on. Something.
He still has a black up. I get maybe Jace.
Yeah, since he can't use the Moxes, since he can actually cast his, play his Moxes.
Okay,
yeah, Ruben is stuck on the 1 land and he cannot play his Mox.
Maybe he kept a 1-lander with Mox.
He just drew his Force of Will, and he's stuck with. He cannot play his Ancestral, Preordain, or whatever cantrip he can have.
Yeah, he needs a 2nd mana for this.
He needs a 2nd land.
Okay.
Tangle Wire.
That's gonna be brutal.
Tangle, okay. For how? Yeah, he paid 4 for the Tangle Wire, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He cracked his Black Lotus and used the Mox. Not 2 times.